Thanks a lot for taking the time to jump on a call, Dot. Would you mind for everyone listening just to provide a brief overview of your business?
So I provide celebrity lookalikes and soundalikes for film and television, also for corporate events and just about anything else that comes across my desk. Could be international commercials, print work, live appearances, also tribute bands. I also have voiceover artists. So we're heavily in the entertainment business, but we're in the almost famous business.
Yeah. And I guess just if anyone listening is interested, what is your most popular lookalike at the moment?
It kind of varies, but Snoop Dogg tends to be, for the last 6 months, a year, one of the most popular lookalikes we have.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey coming a quick second.
Yeah, which is actually two of the pages that I focused on, so we can touch upon
Yeah.
that as well.
Yes, so I'm looking
Um,
forward to those results.
and what would you say before working with us was the main challenge that you were facing?
Oh my God, I felt like I was dead in the water. Nobody was seeing my site. It was a new site that I switched over to Squarespace.
Yeah.
I felt like, oh my God, I'm a little island out there somewhere with no radar. And I had to
Yeah.
find somebody that had the radar for people to, for prospective clients to find me. And I was given your information by my daughter-in-law, who was a CMO for several years, for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
And she checked you out and said, "Hey, you need to go with these fellas."
And then in that process where you're deciding whether to go with us, maybe there are other options that you considered, what made us stand out from the other option, maybe apart from the recommendation?
Well, I started reading about you and I started looking on your website and I started seeing the testimonials from people. I loved the way you laid out your packages. They were very clear, very
Yeah.
precise. That made me very excited because a lot of times those are not clear and there's
Yeah.
hidden costs once
Yeah.
you get in there. And you were very upfront with that. I liked that. And then once I started working with you, your team were lovely. I mean, they couldn't be more helpful. I mean, I always say to my talent, no question is stupid, but they're asking the question. So this time the role
Yeah.
was reversed and I was asking the
Role
question.
reversal.
And your team was just fabulous, made me feel very comfortable, responsive, totally understood. In fact, they were able to ungarble some of the questions that I did ask and put them into
Yeah.
actual functioning answers. So
Yeah.
I was very pleased.
I feel that flows really well onto the next question. Maybe the answer's the same, but what
Mhm.
made you happiest about working with us?
I think the customer service, that to me is very important, especially treading in water that I only know a little about, right?
Yeah.
Enough to
Yeah.
make it dangerous. So I know to ask the certain questions,
Yeah.
but when the answers come back, you fellows were able to break them down. If I said, well, I don't quite understand that, or I feel a little overwhelmed,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
came straight back and said, look, let's do it this way and let's explain that way. One of the things that was fantastic was they had a little explanation videos as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
only telling me verbally, they actually produced a video that showed me how to do it, which,
Yeah.
is fabulous. Only two kinds of people of learning in this world is audio and visual. That covers both of those. So
Yeah,
that,
yeah, we love it. We send everything over by Google Docs, but we always
yeah,
love accompanying those with Loom videos because,
yes.
especially with SEO, there can be so much jargon, and if
Oh,
we can
yes,
break it
absolutely.
down, then
Yeah.
it becomes a little bit easier.
Most definitely. Most
Yeah.
definitely. Yes.
Then final question, Dot. If
Mhm.
someone watching this video is on the fence about working with SEO Space, what would you say to them?
I would say definitely book a call with Henry. And I love the fact that you recorded our first conversations and you answered all my questions and you didn't make me feel rushed that I needed to get off the call because you had another call coming in, which made me feel very comfortable. And then you passed all that conversation over to your team and they referred to that. They came back to me and said, oh, we noticed you said this in the conversation. Are you still
Yeah.
interested, et cetera, et cetera? So I think from start to finish, I felt very confident once I got on the
Yeah.
call with you and then all the follow through.
I'm really happy you said that because I've said in a few of these calls now that discovery call, and I say this on the call, it's not a sales call. It is
Right.
for me to understand where you're at and whether we
Yes.
can help because every business is different. You're
Correct.
obviously in the States, we're in the UK, we've got team members in the States, but every niche is different. I don't
Absolutely.
know whether I can help you until we have that call. So I'm
Yeah.
really happy you said that, Dot. And obviously, thanks a lot for your time and for agreeing to jump on.
My pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure.
Thank you, Dot.
Okay.
I
Cheers.
just
Bye.